Imagine meeting a stranger who knows your darkest desires before you've even uttered a word. Strangers on a Train is a suspense thriller directed by Alfred Hitchcock, where two individuals, Guy Haines, an amateur tennis player, meets Bruno Antony, a sinister psychopath with a charming facade. However, Bruno proposes a murder exchange. He will kill Guy's promiscuous wife, allowing him to marry his girlfriend Anne, only if Guy agrees to kill Bruno's overbearing father, with the intent that
each fellow does the other fellow's murder, then there's nothing to connect them. Each one has murdered a total stranger.
This video essay will explore the characterization of Guy and Bruno, going into the deep binary opposition between the pair that has been conveyed through an array of film conventions. Guy is firstly introduced as a regular, well-mannered individual with good morals by his dialogue with Bruno when they first met.
Cigarette? Not now, thanks. I don't smoke much.
Me, I smoke too much.
Smoking has associations with illness. However, in the context of the production, many people smoked for pleasure, and its ramifications were little known. Therefore, for Guy to reject smoking, his virtuous nature is instantly revealed. Bruno, on the other hand, is introduced as a power-hungry, manipulative psychopath, seen through when he is talking about his father, someone who has more power than him.
All right, so I'm a bum.
Who said you were?
My father. He hates me. With all the money he's got, he thinks that I ought to catch the 8:05 bus every morning, punch a time clock somewhere, and work my way up selling paint or something. Now, what do you think of a character like that?
Here, his bubbly facial expression instantly turns into a stern one, and the camera angle switches from an eye-level shot to a low camera angle. Moreover, when he begins talking about his plan of the perfect murder, his relaxed, uninterested body language instantly shifts into one that emanates interest, portraying his belief of himself as someone with the ultimate control.
Want to hear one of my ideas for a perfect murder?
Now, we will do a deep analysis of scenes that accentuated the juxtaposition between the duo's characterization. This begins straight out of the exposition of the film, where on the credits page, each half has a completely opposite font, which introduces the binary opposition. Written code is further utilized when the two meet on the train. Bruno's name tag on his tie is curly, while Guy's text on his cigarette lighter is straight. After the credits page, we are able to see a close-up of two pairs of shoes walking. One is a neat pair of black leather shoes, associating with professionalism and courtesy, while the other is a pair of flamboyant white shoes, creating an obvious contrast in their personalities. The pair's differences are next unveiled on their first meeting through a juxtaposition in what their body languages convey. Guy's is very upright and formal, whereas Bruno is lying down, emanating casualness. The next scene we will analyze will hit home the binary opposition between Guy and Bruno. Here, Bruno reveals to Guy that he has killed Miriam, and their facial expressions are again contrasted, along with their tone that they are speaking in.
Why, you maniac! But Guy, you wanted it.
The eye-level close-up shot, reverse shot, allows the audience to see that Guy and Bruno are never in the same frame. This emphasizes their differences, which is elucidated by the gate which resembles prison bars that forms a barrier between them. Thus, the movie characterizes Guy and Bruno as binary opposites through various film conventions. In a broader context, the dynamic between Guy and Bruno resonates globally, reflecting grave societal issues where manipulative individuals trick their associates into questionable actions that ultimately lead to the downfall of their lives, such as fraudulent schemes, coercive acts, or morally compromising situations.